Greetings, my name's Tim Johnson. This is Recovery, Strength, Hope and Courage. It's been a good while since I've checked in and made a video, so I thought I'd just check in and let you know how I was getting on with my life and what's been happening over the past few weeks. I said before I didn't really feel the need to sort of make a video every couple of days or every day, every week even, just when I felt like that I had something to say or to sort of check in with you guys because you've all been so important to my recovery. And that's what I'm doing today, really. And also to give a few shout outs and to let you know what's been happening. I've been having a lot of work done at the apartment as well, which hasn't really been conducive to making videos. But that's all complete now for the year, ready for the summer. And summer has begun here in Spain. We've got, I don't know if it's been reported over in America, but we've got a major, dangerous heat wave come. Well, it's arrived yesterday actually, but it's going to get worse over the weekend. And apparently temperatures are going to reach tomorrow 43 degrees centigrade. For those of you in America who are talking degrees Fahrenheit, that's 109. So you can imagine it's not particularly pleasant. Sunshine's lovely, but when it gets to that extent, it's plenty of water and try and keep in the shade as much as you can because it's just unbearable. And nighttime as well, obviously. Anyway, that's enough of that. First of all, I just wanted to let you know that last couple of weeks also I've had some visits. My wife came over to spend 10 days over here with me, which was absolutely lovely, and we had a marvelous time. And what was really lovely about it, I think, was sort of made it for me was I was to pay my way a little bit, and whereas before in addiction I sponged basically and never paid my way because I never had any money, so I was always wheeling and dealing, stealing, and that rhymes. But when she came over, I was determined to not let her fork out for everything, and I took her out for a lovely meal at a restaurant called La Cala, which is on the coast. It's a beautiful restaurant overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. And we had a wonderful meal, which I paid for. Now, you wouldn't think there was anything remarkable in that, but for me, that was quite a remarkable moment. It was great, and she was really appreciative of it, and I could tell that, and it's a bit of another milestone, if you like. It just made me feel really good. It did wonders for my dignity and my self-esteem. And like I say, it's sort of a small thing, but a massive thing for someone like me, And it was great, and we had a wonderful time. And she had a wonderful break because she works extremely hard back in England. And then we had a visit from our friends from England, our oldest friends, who came to stay with us for 4 days, like a long weekend, if you like. Now, we've been friends with this couple for we've been married for 32 years, and we knew them before we were married slightly, so it's a long, long time. But I haven't seen this couple for 2.5 years. As my addiction spiraled, there was many occasions when we didn't see each other. We've been on holiday sort of four or five times together, but as things got worse and worse and worse, they obviously, and I actually stole from them at one stage. I'm really ashamed to admit. And another massive milestone was this visit because, like I said, we hadn't seen each other for 2.5 years. They barely recognised me because they say I look so well. You sort of don't notice how well you're looking, I found a picture of myself a year ago and I didn't really recognise that person at all because not only was I 3 or 4 stone heavier and bloated, and I had extremely dull, sad eyes and no emotion. I was just sort of dead. It was like looking at a fat corpse, to be honest with you, and that sounds a bit radical, but that's what it was like looking at. So they were really pleased to see me looking fit and well and living a new life, if you like, and we had a wonderful time. And what was really good was the fact that I used to be sort of a drinking buddy of one half of this relationship at one stage. They never did drugs like myself, but she loved to drink, Well, of course, as she's sort of quite calmed down a bit now, if you like, and just likes a social drink. It's wonderful. It was wonderful to sit on our balcony while my wife and her enjoyed, a bottle of wine, and my other friend and her husband enjoyed a cold beer, and I enjoyed a cold chilled orange juice. It it just didn't cross my mind, guys. It just didn't cross my mind. I I just don't have cravings or thoughts anymore. And I'm not saying it's been easy, because it hasn't been easy. It's been, and through my other videos, if you look back, and please subscribe and like if you get anything from my videos, because more people watch them, and I will, if more people are watching them, encouraged to make more if you feel as though you're helping people, which is all I want to do really. Just, if I help one person, I'm delighted. But what I'm trying to get across here, clumsily as ever, is that, you know, it is possible to achieve a new life, to become a new person, to become reborn. It sounds cliched, but it's true. But it takes persistence. It takes hard work. It takes changing habits and making good, constant choices and becoming the best person you can be. And I've said this many times before in my other videos, but I just want to reiterate it. It's not easy. You have to be very, very disciplined. And I talked about marathon running and pushing through the wall in one of my last videos, about fitness and nutrition. There are going to be days when you don't feel like exercising, feel like working, or feel like looking after yourself, or feel like eating correctly. And those are the days you've got to guard against, and you've got to be strong, and you've got to go through that wall, if you like, and go through that feeling of being uncomfortable, push through it. And when you don't feel like it, get out there. It's when you don't feel like doing something and get out there and do it, that's when these habits become ingrained. And it's really, really important. And if you like, I'm living sort of proof of that, because I've never been, and I'm really honest with you here, guys, I've never ever been happier in my life than I am at the moment, and that's mentally, physically, and spiritually. And you guys are a lot to do with it as well. If I hadn't found Kevin O'Hara on Alcohol Mastery, I wouldn't have changed, or Ryan Donnelly. And Ryan, if you're listening, well, you're probably not listening, but those of you, who are missing Ryan like I am, I know he's got big things happening and he's doing stuff, but I miss his videos, and it's just nice to say that. And I hope he's okay, and I hope he's doing okay. But I found these mentors, and then I found you guys, and you've been an integral part of my recovery as well. But it's, at the end of the day, guys, it's down to you. It's down to you to make those good choices and live clean and walk around with a smile on your face every day and be positive and be kind to people, help people. The universe always gives back. The law of attraction says that, what you put out there will come back to you in abundance, and I swear to God it does. It does do that. I want to give a couple of shout outs. Leisha, you're struggling a bit at the moment, Leisha. I still watch all your videos, and you're going through a bit of a rough time at the moment. But I know you're a strong lady. You've got a lot of commitments at home. Obviously, you've got a family to look after, husband and children, a job to hold down, and you're also trying to battle addiction and reduce Suboxone. All I would say to you is that just pace yourself, take your time, go slowly, listen to your body and listen to your mind and your spirit, because you can rush these things. Take it a step at a time, and also perhaps take a step back. It's brilliant that you help so many people, but take a little step back, perhaps, and concentrate on yourself, and look at your diet, and perhaps look at some of your exercise. And I know you've got a really busy schedule, but try and slot a bit in, and even a bit of meditation and stuff like that. You may think that's a new world. Yoga, meditation. I do qigong exercises, and I do yoga every day, and it's only 15-20 minutes a day, and we can all find time. And a bit of meditation, brilliant for you, honestly, and it'll chill you out and it'll help you think better. So yeah, Leisha, look after yourself. I'm thinking of you, and I know you can do it, darling. So just keep on going. There's an old saying, an old Chinese proverb, and I used it when I was talking to Craig the other day on his channel, and it's get knocked down 7 times, get up 8. And it's that mentality that will get you through. Never be beaten, never give up, keep persevering and being 100% committed. That's what it takes to come off alcohol and drugs. There's no question about that. It's all very well, following a creed and habits every day, but at the end of the day, that mentality, the mentality that will get you through, is that never give up mentality, and keep getting up and keep fighting. And if you do relapse, Craig, you've just relapsed. You know, so what? You had like 56 days clean before that. They can't take that away. No one can take that away from you. And 2 days later, you're back on the wagon again. And that's the right mentality. Knock down 7 times, get up 8 times, like a boxer. Keep getting up, keep getting up, keep getting up, keep fighting, and never give up. And that's what will get you through. So, yeah, Craig, I'm thinking of you as well, and you're doing really great at the moment. It's good you're keeping making the videos because it's good for your soul as well. It's good that you're helping people, and people are listening and following your journey. So crack on, mate. Keep going. Waylon, I've always got Waylon B. Husker. I've always got a soft spot for you, man, because you are a fighter and you are a great example to us all. Because you're a very honest, open person, and you share your battles on your videos with us, and you've had real bad problems lately with sleep, and I'm really pleased that the supplements are working and diet is working. Start looking at exercise now. You were talking about you wanted to sort of get fit, and you were sort of weight issues and whatever. You wanted to have a crack at that, and the exercise will help your muscles when you're sleeping as well, and also your mind to switch